today we are going to hear a fascinating story about a 17 or 18-year-old teen from Kolkata. First, I do not know whether it should be called a Down syndrome or not when things are really looking up for her. She is a wonderful, wonderful painter in her own right. So we are going to hear a fascinating story from her mother, none other than her mother, Nilima Meter. So if you could tell us, when first did you realize that Naira is a wonderful painter? She paints also, despite whatever Down syndrome or whatever name you may call it.
Well, Naira started painting from the age of 8 in Mumbai, and every week she would bring a lovely canvas, very bright. And slowly we realized that there's something which is very different about her paintings. And when we put all of her canvases together, we realized that she had created some magic. And thanks to her art teacher, Mrs. Rumeli Chakravarti, Naira just started loving colors and paint. So that's the beginning of her journey.
So did you notice আপনার কি কোনো একটা special characteristic or special কিছু, did you notice something like that from her painting?
What we did realize was that Naira was very happy painting flowers, and she didn't want to use a pencil to draw. She would just go straight onto the canvas and draw a rose, draw any flower that her teacher would ask her to paint. So she wasn't interested in making buildings and straight lines. It was a little abstract, and flowers and trees. Nature was her calling. Yes.
Was she shy of letting you know or letting her schoolmates and others know about her painting ability?
Oh, she's very shy to show what she's good at. She doesn't know how to display it. She doesn't want to display it. I think her art is for herself and her own happiness. And that's when I realized that I have to step in a little and start framing her art, showing it to other people, and seeing what people think about her paintings.
You took her to some painting teacher and all that at that time?
Her painting teacher was her...
Or he or she was already there?
She was there, already there. And it's her painting teacher that would allow her to paint on her clothes, paint on her skin. I mean, she just let her be free with color. And that really helped Naira to start loving color, the paintbrush, the canvas, everything about painting.
She used to paint on the walls and floors and everywhere?
She used to do that when she was very small, but then gradually she realized that's not the place to paint. And she started focusing more on paper and canvases.
আপনারা শুনলেন যে মাত্র 8 বছর বয়সে নায়রা অ্যাকচুয়ালি আঁকাটা শুরু করেছিল। তারপর যখন নায়রার বাবা মাটা দেখেন, দেখতে গিয়ে ওনারাও রিয়েলাইজ করেন যে এটার মধ্যে একটা অন্য কিছু আছে। মূলত উনি যেটা বলছিলেন, ফুলের এক প্রতি ওর ঝোঁক ছিল, ফুল বা নেচার, প্রাকৃতিক জিনিসপত্রই আঁকা। তখন ওনার একজন আঁকার টিচারও ছিল নায়রা, যে ওকে আরেকটু গ্রুম করতে বা ব্রাশ আপ করতে সাহায্য করেছিল। প্রথম দিকে একটা ওর দ্বিধা কোনটা ছিল ওটা দেখানোর ব্যাপারে, কিন্তু ইট ইজ মাদার যারা যিনি ঠিক করেন যে তোকে ফ্রেমিং করে লোকজনের কাছে প্রেজেন্ট করা বা দেখানো। Tell us something about, she was normally going to schools and others mixing with her friends, but this she used to paint while coming back home, or?
So she would go to school, she would come back and always have 1 or 2 activities, and art used to be one of them. She used to either go for an art class or a piano class. So she was very creative that way. She liked going for these classes.
You also encouraged her a lot.
Oh yes, I used to encourage her because art is like therapy. So when I saw her so happy painting and coloring and using her own colors, her own imagination, for me that was good enough.
So other than flowers, did she ever paint anything else?
A lot of times she would paint sceneries, and she started painting silhouettes, dolls' dresses. She would start making designs on the dresses, and that was when Zink London came to us, and we realized that maybe she could do some dress designing.
So those were all happy pictures, bright pictures.
All of them.
So when did the first public exposure happen?
She
Exhibition.
She was 10 years old in Bombay, and we were getting ready to move to Calcutta, and we had around 35 canvases. We decided to do an art show, and it was quite amazing. It was magic. People were bidding for her art across the gallery, and within 1 hour all her paintings sold. That's when we realized that there was something special about her.
She was also there at that time?
She was there, her friends were there. She was more concerned about playing with her friends. We were looking after the guests.
And she was happy that her paintings were getting sold almost instantaneously.
She was very happy because people were coming up to her, they were congratulating her, and she was beginning to understand that she has done something which is very nice.
She was receptive to them, whoever. বম্বেতে একটা আর্ট এক্সিবিশনে প্রথম বলবো পাবলিক এক্সপোজার হয় নায়রার আঁকার ক্ষেত্রে। তো এটা বিরাট ভাবেই হয়েছিল এবং সেই এক্সিবিশনে প্রচুর লোক এসেছিলো, যেরকম নায়রার মা আমাদের জানাচ্ছে। ওখানে খুব সঙ্গে সঙ্গে অত্যন্ত দ্রুততার সঙ্গে সেই ছবিগুলো বিক্রি হয়ে যাচ্ছিল এবং নায়রা নিজেও ছিল, নায়রা সেটা এনজয় করছিল, কত লোক আসছে, ওর ছবিগুলো বিক্রি হচ্ছে যতটা না বুঝছিল, মেবি শি ওয়াজ এনজয়িং পিপল কামিং, greeting her, meeting her, and all her friends were there, of course. So what was the next step like after this exhibition?
The next step was we moved to Calcutta. We found a lovely art teacher here, Auntie, and she started guiding Naira with strokes and colors, and more mature as she grew older. Her strokes, her art became more mature, and but she continued to paint flowers. That was her focus, and not just any flower, her favorite flower, which was the rose.
Any imaginary flowers or the realistic flowers?
Her work is always going to be a little bit out of the box. It's not going to be exactly a rose because she's got her own strokes, so it's very unique, I must say.
And the medium of painting that
she likes to use acrylic paints, and Auntie started teaching her how to do canvases with watercolors as well. So she's very receptive to any medium.
So you were mentioning about this Zink London thing.
Yes.
How did it happen?
Well, we had a surprise visit by the owner, Malini Singhal. She is one of the co-founders of Zink London. And it's a fashion brand which is in India, and
Very well known also.
Very well known, and it was really her idea. She wanted to collaborate with Naira and her art and see what she could take from her paintings and put them into print. And the journey started with Zink from there.
That was which year?
It was last year.
Only last year.
She has a fabulous team that guided Naira with, how to choose the colors and what sort of flowers that they wanted for Spring/Summer 23. And Naira understood all the instructions, and she came up with prints, one which I'm wearing right now. So.
The Zink has so many outlets, almost close to 500, if I'm not mistaken, outlets across India.
It is across India. I don't know the total number, but yes, it's across India.
So did she have to tweak her styling or the composition or anything before going commercial?
They accepted all her prints
As they are.
As they were, and all they had to do was maybe change the color combinations and placement of how they're going to place it on the fabric, but they did an excellent job.
And she realized that it will be for like, t-shirts, other dress materials.
She understood what she was doing, but she finally understood when she saw her collection in the shops. Then it was just amazing to see her expression, and it was as if she couldn't believe it.
আর একটা না জিজ্ঞেস করে পাচ্ছি না মানে নায়রা নিজেও কি এগুলো ইউজ করে যেগুলো মানে ওর ছবি থেকেই হোয়াট এভার ইজ প্রডিউস আউট অফ হার পেন্টিং দ্যাট শি হারসেলফ ইউজ দেম or t-shirts like you are
She's
wearing
not
now?
worn them yet, but I'm wearing them every day, and because her favorite color is pink, so the collection was blue and white. So for her to wear it, they would have had to create a pink collection, which wasn't on the storyboard. But all my friends and lots of people I know are loving it, and it's very comfortable. So I'm really enjoying the
Well,
collection.
you happen to be her brand ambassador, so to say.
Right now, yes.
And they organize fashion shows and other things also using the tops, the t-shirts and other
They
things.
did a wonderful fashion walk with Naira and Naira's father, Anujan. But it was only for the buyers. So, but still that was an amazing experience for us and for Naira. And she had a chance to wear her print on that day and walk on the ramp. So that was wonderful.
There is some foundation also where whatever is earned from selling these products goes to some foundation, right?
So we have just started a foundation for Naira where she will get an opportunity to put whatever she earns from whichever venture into this foundation and use the funds for whatever she wants to do. In the past, she has used her funds for other children's therapy. Now this time we'll see whether she's going to use it for further education in art or whether she's going to give it for to another child for her therapy. We're not sure yet. She has to tell us.
And you actually discuss this with her and
It's
She
all
takes
up
the
to
call.
her. She takes it.
that's wonderful. Now, how do you describe it? Because as I mentioned in the beginning, I wouldn't like to call it a Down syndrome, but from your perspective, you say, has it been a challenging journey or
It is Down syndrome, and Down syndrome children, young adults, older adults, they're one of the most loving people that I know. The journey has, of course, been challenging, but it's challenging because I need to learn about her and how amazing she is, and all the other Down syndrome people I know. It's just about understanding their life, their thoughts, what they can do, what they can't do, and take each step, each day as it comes.
did you have to prepare yourself on this, or as a mother, it just came to you naturally, or you just started understanding?
We have to speak to specialists, we have to take guidance from doctors, therapists, and it's a collective effort. So our effort is always to have people who are loving and who are supportive in our life and who can help us in this journey.
You yourself is an entrepreneur also. You also have some entrepreneurial ventures or
I'm actually, I focus on reconstruction of fine jewelry, and I also am a guest lecturer at NIFT, Kolkata. I teach the next generation of students about fine jewelry and how they
that is
should.
another form of art also.
Yes.
Maybe someday Naira will also pick that up.
Well, she has started making necklaces in the new school that she's joined, Amrit Sohani. So maybe this is the next step for her. Let's see.
So her next step you decide, or she comes up with some idea, then you encourage her to?
So she guides us. We have to just be alert and understand that this is the direction she wants to take. We hold her hand and walk together.
So next step would be jewelry.
I don't know yet. I mean, not sure yet. Let's see.
So other than painting, what are her interest areas?
She's a typical teenager. She loves listening to music right now. She's got a lot of dolls still that she plays with, and this is it actually. She does yoga very well. So these are the things that she's very fond of.
আপনারা শুনলেন যে ওনার মায়ের যে একটা প্রবণতা আছে জুয়েলারি রিকনস্ট্রাক্ট করার প্রতি, সেইটা প্রতি একটু আগ্রহ জন্মাতে বোধহয় শুরু করেছে। মেবি ইট ইজ জাস্ট স্টার্টেড, বাট সামডে শি উইল পিক দিস আপ। তাছাড়া ওর অন্যান্য অনেক মানে একটা ক্রিয়েটিভ প্যাশন তো আছেই। সো আউট অফ দ্যাট প্যাশন শি মে গেট ইন টু আদার ফর্মস অফ ক্রিয়েটিভিটি অর আদার ফর্মস অফ আর্ট অলসো। এই আমি আশা করবো আমরা সবার থেকেই যে নায়রার একটা উজ্জ্বল ভবিষ্যৎ হোক, এবং নেক্সট টাইম উই কাম হেয়ার উইল গেট টু হিয়ার মোর সাচ ফ্যাসিনেটিং স্টোরিজ, এবং আর নতুন নতুন এরিয়াতেও ভেঞ্চার করুক, নতুন নতুন কাজ করুক, মানে শুধু নিজের নয় আমাদেরও সকলের মুখ উজ্জ্বল করুক বাই ডুইং or pursuing her creative pursuit, whatever she's doing. So wishing Naira all the very best, and to Naira's proud parents as well. Thank you so much for your